Hi guys. Today we're going to continue a little bit of work with proportional relationships. This time we're going to take a look at how we can tell if a relationship is proportional by looking at a graph. So if you thought yesterday was easy, this is even easier. Okay. So let's look at the explore activity. We can use a graph to decide if a relationship is proportional relationship. If the graph has a line that starts at the origin, the relationship is proportional. So it's as simple as this. And I would like for you guys to write this down from a graph. It must have a straight line, so it can't be curvy. And it has to go through the origin. Those are the two requirements. That's it. So if you look at a graph and it has a straight line and the line goes through the origin, then you know it's proportional. And that's it. So they're going to make us do this the long way, of course. So we're going to fill out the whole table ourselves and then we're going to graph it and then look at the graph and see. But you also will be in 7th grade just be able to look at a graph that's already made for you and see. So let me show you what I mean by that. By this, I'm sorry. So if we're looking at a little graph, okay, it doesn't matter what information is given. Going through the origin, this is the origin right here. Okay, remember this is it? So if the line is straight and it goes through the origin, that's what it looks like. Now, it doesn't have to be perfectly in the middle. The line could be going up high. It could be really low. As long as it starts or goes through the origin and it's straight, it counts as a proportional relationship. So let's look at this table here. This problem, sorry. Students sell banners for $4 to raise money for their school. Is the relationship between the amount of money raised and the number of school banners sold a proportional relationship? So you might already know the answer to this just based on the type of a problem. Pretty much, obviously, if you're selling a banner for $4, the price is not going to change. If you sell more, it's still going to stay the same. So let's just fill out the table and take a look. So if we sell one banner, it's $4. If we sell two banners, they're each $4, so that's going to be $8. If we sell three, that's going to be $12. Okay, now we have to be careful because they skipped to 20, so that means that it must have been 5 here, right? 5 for 20, that would be 5 times 4. And now we're skipping to 8. So 8 banners for $4 each is going to be 32. Okay, so based on the table, is this a proportional relationship, and how do we know? Well, we know that it is going to be a proportional relationship because you can, my cat is being weird today. You can actually sit here and divide each one to show it, but the rate of change is constant. I'm going to write ROC. Okay, and we can show it like this, right? So you do 4 divided by 1 is 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4. This is what we did yesterday. 12 divided by 3 is 4. And we know this because we sat here and we filled it out by using that relationship, that it was 4 for one banner. So we don't even really need to show this, but just to make sure that everyone fully understands. Each time we multiplied by 4 to get the answer, so naturally that rate of change would be constant. So it is proportional. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the next step and we're going to use these as points to plot a graph, and then we're going to look at the line that it creates, okay? So first we're going to write them all as points. Remember, this is x and this is y. So when you write a point, it's x comma y. So 1 comma 4, 2 comma 8, 3 comma 12, 5 comma 20, 8 comma 32. And now we're going to plot these on the little graph that they gave us. It's already numbered for us and everything. How nice. So 1 comma 4 is going to be, this is 1, and this is going up by 4s. 4, 8, 12, and so on. So this is 1, 4 here. Our next point is 2 comma 8. So 2 and 8. And then we have 3 and 12. So that's 3, 12, 5 and 20. 5 is in between here, and 20 is here. And then finally 8 and 32, so that's up here. Okay, now we're going to connect our points like this and make a little line. And as you can see, our conclusion here is supported. We have a straight line almost identical to what I drew, straight line that goes through the origin. Okay, if no banners are sold, how much money will be raised? Well, if nothing is sold, there will be no money. And they want us to say what the ordered pair is that shows that situation. That would be 0, 0 right there. Right? If you draw a line to connect the points on the graph, does the line go through the origin? So yes, the line does go through the origin. We already said that. Okay. As you can see. And that's what a proportional relationship looks like. So let's do the reflect. The table and the graph are different ways to show the relationship between the amount of money raised and the number of banners sold is proportional. How are they similar? How are they different? So in the table, in the table, we can't get a visual of this line and this going through the origin thing. We have to actually do a little bit of calculation. So it takes maybe a little extra work. Looking at a graph, it's nice and simple. We can just say, all right, it's going through the origin. It's nice and straight. That means it's proportional. Okay, so the one thing that stays the same is the points. The points are staying the same. If I wanted to, I could take the point from here and I could calculate all these things that I found earlier. I could say, oh, what point is this? This is 2, 8. Okay, I'm going to do 8 divided by 2 and I get 4. And you can see it the same way. Now today, guys, because there was only one teeny tiny little question, I assigned you guided practice for homework, so you could do both of these. Also the essential question check-in, because it's super easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just do the your turn. But because this is such an easy topic, I'm going to have you guys, instead of seeing me do this your turn, I'm going to have you pause and try it, and then unpause to check your answers. Okay, so why don't you give that a shot? Okay, so 10 students on each team in a karate camp completing the table. Again, you should be able to tell just by the problem that this is going to be proportional. You're looking at one team has 10, so 2 teams has 20. 4 teams is 40. If they have 70, that means there were 7, and 9 has 90. You're just multiplying by 10. So clearly this is proportional. If you had to show it, you could do 10 divided by 1 is 10. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 40 divided by 4 is 10. 70 divided by 7 and 90 divided by 9 are both 10. Plotting the points, you can see this is a straight line. It goes right through the origin. So that does support our claim that this is a proportional relationship. Okay, so you guys go ahead and try this for homework. This is super, super easy. This one guides you through it, obviously. Make sure you don't skip over the essential question. It's a very easy little question. And then this is the independent practice down here. All right, so have fun with this. I know it's nice and easy and straightforward, so I know you guys will enjoy. Okay, toodles.